So today we are in the stunning hamlet of Tornelli, just outside the incredible town of Palombaro. And what a bargain property I've got for you. Just wait while you see this one. So today's stunning property is just outside Palombaro. The wind's just got up now, which is I'm actually quite glad about because it's very hot today. Palombaro is just here on the ridge. I wanted to show you this side just so you can work out where this property is. We've done a number of videos in Palombaro. So that's the town here, and then just behind, I'm not sure if I'm pointing the right place because it's a small screen, but you've got Carsoli, and then beyond Carsoli you get the road down to the coast, which is just over half an hour from here. Absolute incredible area right at the foot of the mountain range, which you'll see in a second. So you can see where Palombaro is. Now I'm going to show you the area where this property is. Okay, so you can see how close to Palombaro we are. The road down here below winds its way there, and then from here you can go to Penapiedimonte, which is the village that's stuck to the mountainside there. I don't know if you can see a white line that goes into the mountain. That is the incredible Balzolo walkway. That is just amazing up there. Penapiedimonte is a stunning place. So you're right in between the two. Just over this hill here is Bocca di Val, mouth of the valley, with restaurants and walks. And then from there, 15 minutes you're in, or 10 minutes from there, you're in Guardiagrel. And then you can go on to Chieti, to Pescara, and then in the opposite direction that we've already seen, where Carsoli is, you can head to Lanciano, you can go down to the coast. It's just an incredible place, and this is the area we live in, this section down here. We chose here because we love the countryside, we love the mountains, but we love easy access to other towns and villages. And also you're right at the foot of the incredible Maiella National Park. Absolutely stunning. There's some beautiful walkways up here as well, and then we have Faro San Martino close by, lots of towns close by. Really brilliant area this is, and this property is an absolute bargain property. And this screen's a little bit small, so I was trying to work out where the house is, but basically if you can, I should be pointing roundabout in the right direction. There's a white property here with sort of an orange coloured roof. It has two roofs. Hopefully I'm pointing there. When I edit this later, I'm probably pointing completely at the wrong house, but hopefully not. But if you see here, there's a white house and it has an orange coloured tile. Not orange, but you know what I mean. Hopefully you can see that, and that is the property. Absolutely incredible location and an incredible bargain. This is a brilliant area, not just because I live here. Obviously I've added to the brilliantness of the area. Is that a word? But it is a fantastic place to live. Are you ready? Shall we go and see this one? What a bargain, what a property. Let's do it. Okay, so as soon as I kick the video off, somebody starts cutting their grass. That's great. So my house is literally 2 minutes down this road. Not even 2 minutes. You could roll down to my house here. So there you go. We're pretty much neighbours. Don't know if you can remember a house that we did a while ago, a villa with a swimming pool. That is just 2 minutes up here. That was snapped up by a lovely couple from the US. So this property, look at the mountains behind, the beautiful, stunning Maiella National Park. And if you carry on going up here, there's some amazing walks in the mountains, absolutely incredible. And this property, I am really excited again about this one, because you get a lot of house for your money here. A lot of house, and it is all of this here. And there is some outside space, but it's what we call comunale. So it's shared, if you like, but don't let that put you off. Don't be put off by that. I'm going to get my words the right way around now. I've just had a month off for August. I need to get back into the swing. But this house has even had a new roof done recently, not certainly not the original roof because it's a cement roof, and this property is a stone property as well. So if you wanted to reveal stone, you could. Garage here, cantina, and then the house over this floor and the next floor up. But this really is a bargain property. I'll explain how all of this works in a second. Brilliant neighbourhood, obviously because I live here. A few minutes out of the town. Let me just show you. Probably can't get it all in the whole building in the video on the screen. There's Claudio, leant up against the wall, hiding. He's always camera shy. So it is attached to another property, which is this one here. Nobody lives there, but it's in great condition. It's all been completely restored. We're actually trying to find the owner of that to see if that may come up sometime. But it's quite, as you can see, it's quite a large property, this one. It's certainly over 100, I think on the documents it said about 120 square metres, something like that. Gas here, everything, electric, water, everything that you need. I need to check to see if there is a boiler inside because I never looked at it. But behind me, the road that goes up the hill, it takes you up into the mountains. It's just absolutely incredible. When you drop down here, there's a couple of ways to get out. There's the road at the back of the house. Just turn here, turn left, and you're in Palombaro. In the car, you're in Palombaro within 5 minutes. And Piedimonte within 10 minutes. Onto the coast within, say, 35 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Ski resorts around about 45, 50 minutes. So an amazing, amazing location. So how does all this work? Let's quickly tell you about the land. So this is communal. So what does communal mean? It means it's for these houses. It doesn't mean that anybody and everybody can come and use this. It's for these properties. So it's for that one that nobody lives in anymore. It's for the one round the corner that this is attached to. It's for yours. And it's for the person who are a fantastic family. And she speaks great English as well. The people that live here next door, this is all of their property. So it's for them to be able to get onto their land that he really looks after. These are great neighbours, believe me. So all of this here is communal. So as long as you leave a pathway, so this you can clearly see has been cut and looked after. As long as you leave a pathway for a car to get past, there's nothing wrong with you pulling a car on here. Because it's yours, it's just as much yours as it is theirs as it is anybody else. And with areas like this, it's owned by the council for use of these properties. And that's how it's worded pretty much. So there's absolutely nothing stopping you pulling tables and chairs and everything else out and just leave out of respect, obviously, which you would do. You leave space for them to go and clean their land. And they leave space for you as well. If somebody buys this one in the future, you have to leave them space to be able to get to that. Maybe you will buy it in future if it's up for sale. But there's nothing stopping you cleaning all of this, and that's what people do. You should never be put off by communal spaces because it's actually quite a positive thing. Because you don't pay any taxes when you're purchasing it, in the sense of you're not paying taxes on the land, but it's there for you to use. Pull a table out, do whatever you want out here. Just don't leave things that's going to block the way. Now there is a small plot of land that you could probably have a small allotment on, but because the house is new, Claudio's only just got it, we don't know where the land is yet. We've just contacted the owner. We believe it's somewhere just down here. It's only a small plot, but at least you'll be able to grow vegetables and that kind of thing, which would be fantastic. So looking at the house from this side, it's superb for this price as well. Absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look at the cantina rooms, the lower rooms. So you have got a garage. It is small. I reckon you could get some sort of, maybe if you had a Fiat Panda or something like that, some small car you would get in there. It does have water down here as well, which is quite handy to have. Just want to adjust this camera because it seems to just float away on its own sometime. So it has that garage, and then it also has this cantina room, which is it's actually quite a good size. This is nice to have a little bit of outside space. Look at the original door there as well. You could really clean that up, and the nice fireplace. What would you do out here? I would turn this into, this is yours, this is private. I would turn this into sort of like a little courtyard sitting area for those hot days. You have to bring that back to life, don't you? You have to. And look at the beautiful original stonework. Imagine cleaning all this up. The size of some of these stones. It would be really nice to reveal a little bit of stone. But I would definitely do something in this area. Not sure what this used to be, but I'm guessing there used to be something stood here. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm sure you'd use it for something. But imagine cleaning all this up. And then you have a cantina that does have electrics. A little bit dodgy wiring. Looks like something I'd put up. But this is obviously where they used to keep the animals. This is 5 by 5. I've already measured this. These must have keep chickens or something like that in here. Obviously it's the original dirt floors and a bit of stone. So if you're wanting to use it for something good, you would need to dig that out. But 5 by 5, that's fantastic. You could do something really clever, really spectacular in there, I think. Could do a nice, got the original beams that they've left, but they've put new cement floors in at some point. But it's nice that they've kept some of the original beams. Imagine having that as what they call a taverna. A taverna here is a room where you would have parties and that kind of thing. So imagine having a kitchen down there, maybe even put a bathroom down there, because the pipework is on this side of the building. So you could maybe have a little bathroom in there, turn it into a taverna, workspace, something like that would be amazing, I think. And this road there's hardly any through traffic. I could stand in the middle of this road and wouldn't get run over for a long time. Okay, then we've got another room round this side. Just all needs tidying up, doesn't it? That's the thing, when people don't live in the properties, obviously they do get overgrown, but imagine putting some nice planters in here and painting the railings up. And this property is actually good to go. You can move into here with no problem. It's in great condition. So this is next door. So we're going to make some inquiries just to see if it is going to come up for sale. You can see that yours actually comes in a little bit into this part, and the roof has been done and the structure has been done in here as well. It's had a new roof, so you don't have to worry about that falling down. Beautiful stonework as well. And this wall, beautiful stonework. Okay, then we have a little understairs storage, and then another cantina. This is obviously where they used to keep wine and oil, that sort of stuff. About 3 meters by 3 meters. Fantastic. The old wine barrel. Some nice bits in there, some nice pieces in there to restore. Okay, so as I say, all this is communal, but you can clear it up. You clear everything up, do whatever you want, bring your table and chairs out and all of that kind of thing. If somebody buys next door, then you get together with each other, and that's what people do, and say, well, look, you can have your piece and you can do what you want on yours. I'll have my little piece here and do what I want here, and you just leave a passage for each other. Italy is a very sociable country, so things like that are normal. Okay, and there's all this space. You can dance, you can you can do whatever you want. I might even pop up and have a dance as well. Okay, you ready to have a look in the house? Are you excited? Let's do it. Okay, while we've done the video, I don't know if you heard a lady shouting buongiorno to me from over the road. It's my she didn't realise I was videoing. It's my son's old teacher. Really nice people they live. I won't point the video directly at the house, but they live in the house, should I say, there, as I'm sweeping around and going up to the other one. Such a nice couple. The land is actually bigger than what I thought. It's not just a small patch. So we've just looked at, we do need to 100% clarify, but we've looked at a land map that somebody's given us. Basically, it runs at the side of this house. So it's where all these trees are, so it will need some clearing. But it is quite a decent size looking at the map. Again, I need to confirm, but it looks like it could be around about 900 square meters. So, and looking at the map, it seems to be take all of this in here, this section in here. So it's a really nice. Got a couple of olive trees in there. Looks like there may be some fruit. We'd have to get the exact what's the word, boundaries. But that should be fairly easy to do, and it does slope down a little bit, but no more than this next door. And the fact that these next door look after theirs, I think if you did the same, and then you can have some sort of your own private seating area here, and I think you'll get some nice views through that tree as well. We'll see that from the house. So that's excited me even more, to be honest with you. Has it excited you? Okay, I'm wading my way back through. Time to look at the house. Are you ready? Let's do it. So heading up these stairs onto a small terrace, but again, really nice to sit outside. Little bit of a shaded area. Being waved to now by the other neighbours. Little bit of a terrace area, plenty of space for you to be to sit outside. And like I say, if you clear some of these trees, but by looking at the map, these belong, you'll be able to see straight down the valley. So that would be beautiful if you do that. Okay, are we ready? Here's the door, obviously. Let's head inside. So we walk straight into the kitchen area. Look at the original tiles, and this is a really nice size kitchen. Beautiful fireplace in the corner. But what you get in this property for the price is incredible. Now I have noticed, I'll say it now before I forget later, it looks like gas comes to the outside, but there is no central heating in this property. So it does need putting in they've obviously used it without it, and using the fireplace and things like these stoofers, and you could probably still do that if you wanted to. But it may be worth adding boilers and everything to it, considering there's gas outside, there's plenty of space downstairs for the boiler. Would be easy to get a price from a plumber to do something like that. But again, it's something that you could do later. It's not something that's urgent, unless you're going to be here in the winter time. Winters are getting shorter and shorter. This is then connected to a dining area, which I would have as the lounge, but I'd be tempted to take this out because this is a really thin wall. I'm going to give you the measurement of the kitchen, and then I'll try and get the measurement of the whole thing. Let me, sometimes the laser doesn't like bouncing off these ceramic tiles. So it's 3 meters 80 in that direction. And let's do it from this wall here, looking back at the kitchen, by 3 meters 90 in that direction. So it is a decent sized kitchen. And I think I will keep the dining room in here. I mean, the kitchen, obviously, it's very old. It's still livable. Somebody did live in here, and then obviously it becomes excess property, as so is the case for many houses here in Italy, where Italians tend to own quite a large number of properties and then slowly get rid of them if people don't use them. So this leads into slightly different floors, but only slightly. And to be honest with you, I don't think that matters. So this room is the living stroke down. I always find it incredible that the Italians will put as many tables and chairs into a property as possible. So it's almost like, oh, we've got a space. What can we put there? Let's put a table in there. Anyway, I'm turning this light up because it seems to be affecting the camera a little bit. This is another, I think this is great. Talking about energy saving, look at this. Right, this is obviously on full. This is when guests come. But when you're here on your own, you ready for energy saving mode? Turn that off. And then that just turns one bulb on. Oh no, two. How amazing is that? The Italians don't mess around when it comes to saving energy. Anyway, so this is again a decent. Let me measure this from where I am now. So this is 3 meters 31 in that direction. So that added to the almost 4 meters in the other direction would make it a really nice size living kitchen dining room. Let's just do the width of this while we're in here as well. So 3 meters, hold on a second, that gave me the same reading out as the other one. Yeah, 3 meters 71 in this direction. So that would, if you open that up, that would make, obviously you have to leave the structural parts, and so the structural parts are here, and there's another one at that side as well, but you have a really nice open plan. It would take nothing to do that. And then if you do decide to have radiators in, they would just go quite simply underneath here. Windows are actually, they are actually double glazed Daves, the windows, in this room anyway. And there's a fly screen that is open now. And also these shutters. And you've got a view over the local countryside. The screen will be a little bit making strange shapes because of the fly screen. There you go. Not sure how much of the furniture is staying. I will check. There's some real groovy furniture, which probably worth a lot in some countries. But this would make a brilliant lounge area. Okay, onwards and upwards, or onwards and not upwards, as far as this house is concerned. This is obviously a stone wall, so you can't do anything with this, and that's a really nice stone wall. Let's just have a flick round in the kitchen from this angle. Obviously they use stoofers like this, where they burn wood in this. These throw out so much heat. You'd be surprised how easy it would be to heat this, because most of the accommodation is all on one floor. Perfect. Okay, let me turn round. We've then got a nice, spacious, even though I've opened all the doors, so nice spacious hallway, again with the original tiles. So this is the night area, and we have a bedroom here, which I would say is looking at the other one now, I think this could possibly be a guest room. Original tiles on the floor, again a good size, and there is a window in here. I'll go and see if that's double glazed in a sec. Let's take some measurements. Measurements are 2 meter 88 in this direction. Let me turn this light off, because that seems to be affecting the camera a little bit. So nearly 3 meters by, let's do it into by 3 meters 60 in this direction. And I think the bed is right to be on that wall. Either that or change it and put it onto this left wall, and then you've got room for wardrobes there. In fact, I probably would do that, to be honest with you. The doors, the internal doors, quite nice. Glass, frosted glass, all the original stuff. And the windows here, these are single glazed wood windows, but they do have the aluminium shutters here. And they do have fly screens, but oh yeah, no, it seems in decent condition. That's great. Okay, and then we head round back into the hallway. The electrics, obviously they're older electrics, but they still look in decent condition. Everything seems to work, but again, properties at this price, there's plenty of money in it to get updates done. Bathroom, no, let me show you the bathroom last. This is what I would class probably as the main bedroom, purely because it just seems lighter and looks out at, again, those views. It does have like an angle to this, so the room gets narrower towards the edge, but it's still easily a double bedroom. Not sure if I put the bed on this wall, not sure. Anyway, lots of room, decent height ceilings. I should have said that earlier as well. So this room is 3 meters 11 in that direction. Then I'm not going to measure it from the widest point, because you can see it's much wider at the back of this. Let me get in here. much wider at the back here, and then sort of comes outwards a little bit. I don't know if that's coming across on the video. Let's do it from halfway. So that would be 3 meters in that direction. Again, original floors, I quite like these. And again, views, marble windowsills. These are double glazed Daves. Fly screens, these are a little bit ruined, but there's a company just down the road that does these, and also the shutters as well. These are great. I say it all the time, but these are great when you go away. Leave the windows open, leave the fly screen down, pull these shutters down, and it just lets air come into the building. Perfect. Okay, I'm back outside. So it has got some new electric points in. You can see down there. Then it's obviously got the original ones. So I mean, the electric, everything works. It would just be a case of coming in and just seeing as you go along how things go. Bathroom. Decent sized bathroom. I've left the light on here because I haven't opened the window, but that, it looks like a, is that a single glaze? Let me have a look straight away at the window. Yeah, that's single glaze, but aluminium, but it does have a fly screen and a shutter on the outside. But this is a reasonable sized bathroom and a good clean up. And it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's measure the shower time. Let me do the bathroom first and then I'll get in the shower. Don't worry, it's not going to be one of those type of videos. That's another channel. No, 2 meters and 1 centimeter in that direction. Now the wall goes slightly out there, so I'm going to do it halfway again. And this is 1.5 meters. But it is a decent size bathroom, and in good condition as well. In terms of shower, well, that's a simple Dave shower. And I reckon I could possibly, at a push, squeeze Silvana in there as well. So I'm going to say a one Dave and a 1 Dave and squeezed in Silvana. For those of you watching the channel for the first time, apologies, you'll get used to me. But that's a great bathroom. Absolutely superb. Okay, and then carries on. So remember, you've got all that space downstairs, you've got that garden or that piece of land that I've shown you, you've got all the communal areas around you as well. Brilliant neighbourhood, obviously, because I live here. And as well as all the space down here, 2 beds, bathroom, kitchen, diner, living room. We've then got this, which I'm presuming, I will check the documents, I'm presuming that it will be registered as Sofita, so under roof room. So whether it's classed properly as a bedroom, I will double check on that. But for when guests come and you need that little bit of extra space, or maybe you want to use it for something else, let me know in the comments. This is like an iron or metal staircase, but it's very easy going. And look at this, a huge room that at the moment is being used as a bedroom. There is a couple of marks here, but they don't look like water. We had rain the other day. It looks more like it's been locked up. Nobody uses the place, and this will happen. And the roof is in great condition, and even the roof at the front here, you can see the tiles from this window. You can see it's in good condition. As I say, for this price, you can just send somebody up there if needs be and have a look. Amazing. Considering this has been closed all this time, it's in fantastic condition. So let's give you some sizes here, because this room is big. So this is 5 meters in that direction. Now I walk to here and I touch my head on the roof. So that leaves, I probably, the other meter I can't get to, well I can get to, I'll just bend down a little bit. So I'm going to do the space from here, what I would class as usable height, to that wall, which is all usable over there. is almost 4 meters. So that's a big room. So you've got 4 by 5 meters usable, and then the rest you could put units or whatever you want to have storage, which would be perfect. Let's have a little look out of this window. These are single glazed, small windows, but again, fly screens and openers. You can see the tiles to the front part of the house. Amazing. And then we have what looks to be like storage. If something jumps out of me here, then on me here, then as I start running, you know why. No, there's not. It's a fairly new roof, so can't quite get in there. I'm not sure if it's coming across, but storage. Absolutely brilliant property. So much space in here, and for this price, this is an absolute bargain in my opinion. An absolute bargain. Brilliant neighbourhood. What can we say? I'm excited about this one, definitely. Definitely excited about this one. Shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one, simply stunning. It is a stunning property. It's value for money is just amazing. Excellent location. Palambaro is just such a popular town. Quite a number of expats living here in the countryside and in the town. It was very popular with Brits in the up to Brexit, and then since then very popular with people from the US and Canada. And this property, lots of property, great sized garden outside where you could create some beautiful private spaces, patios and things like that, and allotment so you can grow your own veggies. 5-minute drive out of the town. You do need a car in this area, definitely, but you're not remote at all. Towns close by include Penapiedimonte, Guardiagrele, Fara San Martino, Casoli. They're all within 15 minutes and all fantastic places. You'll be at the airport in 45 minutes. You can be on the coast in less than that. Ski resorts in about the same as that. Big commercial areas such as Pescara and places like that, they're all 45-50 minutes away to the huge shopping centres and everything that you need, IKEAs and all that kind of stuff. Hospitals we have in Casoli, we have in Lanciano, we have in Chieti. Chieti is about 40 minutes away. Everything close by. We have doctors in Palambaro, we have pharmacists, we have 2 great restaurants in town, one outside of town. We have mini market, everything that you need. And then we're close by to Casoli, beautiful market town. What a property. What a bargain. What a property. Love it. Come and be my neighbour. Is that a plus? Say yes, Dave. Yes, Dave, it is. Absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you do with this property. What would you use that huge room upstairs for? Remember, you've got the huge room downstairs as well, the stone part and all. What would you do down there? What would you do with the communal areas? Does it bother you having communal areas? I don't think it should, especially in areas like this. What a fantastic property this is. Thank you so much for your support. Don't miss out on this one. Remember to email us at info@homeinitaly.com. Be the first to get in touch, because that's what we do. It's all done in date and time order, to be fair to everybody. The agents don't do any bartering, they don't do any, what's the word I'm looking for, auction type things for somebody to come and bid higher and all the rest of it. The price is the price. It includes all fees and all taxes, purchase fees and purchase taxes, including our fees. Amazing. We can take care of this. We can do it as a remote sale, as we do with 90% of the sales we do. Come and join the rest of us in this incredible place. Thank you so much for your support. And whatever you do, whatever you're doing, stop, jump on your computer, jump on the email, and do not miss this one.